Finally, Park Junghwan could beat Shin jinseo after LG Cup Final Cup. Nowadays, Shin jinseo was keep beating Park Junghwan since LG Cup Final Cup. I think Park Junghwan was getting high stress about it. But today, Park Junghwan beat Shin jinseo, which is in the very important competition. Shin jinseo was winning for 6 games straightly. Now you can see this is like the new competition in Korea. The upper one is Shin jinseo. You can see he was winning for 6 games straightly. And finally today, Park Junghwan made a scratch for Shin jinseo's result. This was a quite important game for Park Junghwan as well. Today he won, so he made a 5 win and 2 lost. He can't go up to final game by himself. Tomorrow, if Park Young-hoon beat Kim Ji-seok, then Park Junghwan might have a chance to join the final competition. Because if Kim Ji-seok win this game, he can't really go up. The reason why Kim Ji-seok beat the Park Junghwan, that's why Park Young-hoon must win Kim Ji-seok, then Park Junghwan will have a chance to play final game against the Shin jinseo game. Yeah. Anyway, so I think Park Junghwan was quite happy today. Even last time when Park Junghwan lost to the Shin jinseo for the event competition, and he was very upset about it. So you can see from now, black was Park Junghwan and Shin jinseo was white. Park Junghwan just has prepared this pincer. Nowadays, this pincer is really not easy to see. It's not really popular, and black just approaches, and even white has this pincer. So black just invade to 3-3, and most of the time, we are using this push much more than just corner here. And in the future, if white doesn't play anything, this RG is gonna be very bad for white. White cannot really cover. I can save very easily. So we prefer to play push much more, and then black just attach this, kick this one stone. If white just save here, then black can answer, then black wants to make territory naturally. And Shin jinseo, I was guessing Shin jinseo started to fight from here, but today Shin jinseo just decided to play soft move. Just give up this one stone sacrifice. In case black just capture, I think Shin jinseo will approach here. So even when white plays here, Park Junghwan has 2 choices. If black just approaches here, and this is quite amazing, and white will play 2 space jump. But after this, this position is not really good, because if white save that, now 3 between 4, black can't really press this white group. So I think maybe Park Junghwan doesn't like this one, so he just approaches this way. According to follow the dictionary, if white approaches here, then always this door is opened, so it's a little bit painful. But nowadays, even white approaches here, just black can accept. And it was quite interesting. And Park Junghwan prepared this move. When he attachment here, I think black wants to make white become concentrated. So I was expecting when white plays here, Park Junghwan wanted to attach here one more time. But maybe he doesn't want to give this influence to white. So he just skip and just go to the big place first. And now Shin jinseo finally move out this one stone. Yeah, and then today's Park Junghwan's concept is attachment. However, he wants to serve this area for efficiently. In case black just plays a 2 space jump, it's not gonna be bad move, but white can even make the beautiful shape. But if Park Junghwan attach and, for example, white just answers, this time black can handle the center first. So the position is totally different. So now when he attaches here, Shin jinseo couldn't accept, and he just pushes here. And this is a first important fighting. At this moment, Shin jinseo has played in this way Atari and double hane, but this was not really good. White just better to capture this one stone. Black cannot really save this one stone. Otherwise, when black is saving here, and the upper side is in trouble. So if white just plays like this, black has to play here. I think maybe Shin jinseo doesn't like this position. Normally this hane is really painful, so now somehow black's position is very beautiful. But there is a good move. Even white can Kusumi here and accept this move and then even make the tiger's mouth and play like softly. White can even connect here. So I can feel that move number 8 is not really easy to set, but still White can save this group beautifully. Lecture game, Park Jung-hwan made a very good position. Somehow White was a little bit heavy and it was trading. Black got a lot of territory and White got some potential. So still is 50-50. It was quite difficult. And when White plays here became this way area is very big, so Park Jung-hwan just approaches here. And now Shin jinseo used all the sente. Yeah. In the future, still White can save and Black has to connect here. This is White right. After this, White just tied the center. You can see that for this game, concept is the influence between territory. Park Jung-hwan separate very well Shin jinseo's influence, and since White plays here, center is very big, so now he is just going out to center at the own time. If White plays here, then Black, it doesn't mean Black is gonna answer. Black will just make the cutting and fighting. This fighting can reduce center naturally, so still this is 50-50. And now in order to use this influence, Shin jinseo just decided to get in here. If Shin jinseo just approaches here, then Black will defense large knight move or knight move. So now this is not easy to build up the territory, so he decided to fight. Until now it's quite difficult. Territory balance is better for Black, but White has a lot of potential. And just Park Jung-hwan wanted to make center here. Starting from now, Shin jinseo made a really powerful move. If White just answers here, then it was quite normal, and Black has to go out to center. But now Shin jinseo started to use the Tetsuji. But when White get the left hand side, then Black can get the corner. So still, I can't say who is leading. But one thing is quite sure, Shin jinseo wanted to make the really powerful move. So now even Park Jung-hwan used the Tetsuji. In case White just capture here, Black wants to make the all the thing by center. If White just capture here, Black can make the tiger's mouth, then Black can get the 2 eyes at the corner. So since White get in here, White lost all the corner. White has to press this life and death. So now it was quite complicated. Just they fixed the order, but actually it's nothing special. Black just capture. However, Black can't get the eye shape. So after this, Black just go out to center. At this moment, Black just better to have Atari one time and go out is better. The move number 1 is supporting the Black's eye shape, even though this capture is sente. Actual game, Shin jinseo was shocked. He made Atari first, and then just continue to make the eye shape. At this moment, if White just plays softly, something like this, there is a half eye. Black can get the one eye anytime when he wants, and even this is a one eye shape, half eye. So now if Black just even make the tiger's mouth, then Black can save easily because there is A and B. So Shin jinseo just decided to press even these 2 stones. At this moment, I think most of the people will think, White cannot really capture the Black. So when you see this one, Black's territory will be much better. White couldn't get back anything, but still White can fight by territory if White used his potential well. But actual game, Shin jinseo finally opened his weapon. He just decided to push and cut. I want to say that even if this is not working, actually this decision is not really easy to do that. If I play at the competition, I will never think like this. Yeah, but I really want to say it's really impressive for his confidence. Basically it doesn't work because Black can push here. White has to save this 2 stones. Otherwise, Black can just capture these 2 stones. Capturing race will not work. But so White just hane, and locally it doesn't work. However, White just move out and Black can just make the Tetsuji. White cannot really save these 2 stones. But why Shin jinseo did that is in the future, those things are all sente. So if White can use those sente, then it can be helpful to capture this Black's group. So after he exchanged it, finally he just tried to capture this Black. So at this moment, it was quite interesting whether Park Jong-hwan will be captured by Shin jinseo again, or Park Jong-hwan can revenge to Shin jinseo. And then black just cut here, and now starting from now, he is just asking to Shin jinseo whether he will just continue to capture this black group or not. If white just plays here, now black will play at the number 2. If white just answer and save, white doesn't have enough territory, you know. Black's territory is very big. So Shin jinseo didn't stop to capture, he just keep continue to play. And Park Jong-hwan made all the sente. Are you going to still capture? I will get all the bad exchange from you. And then now it just finally just goes out to center. But at this moment, actually, it's not easy to capture. Yeah, although there is all the things are sente, it was very difficult. I heard that this was the right order, right sequence in the actual game. The writer made a mistake. I'm not sure. Yeah, and then just he made it like this. So at this moment, it was very difficult to capture, and white just pushes here. But of course, it doesn't mean this is very easy, because you know black is Park Jong-hwan. But when I explained the last event competition between Shin jinseo and Park Jong-hwan, Park Jong-hwan could save his group very easily. But when he made Boyomi, he made a big mistake. Finally, Shin jinseo captured all the Park Jong-hwan's group. So maybe Park Jong-hwan might have a trauma about that, because nowadays I can feel that Park Jong-hwan got some stress about it. So this moment was quite interesting situation, but Park Jong-hwan made a very fantastic move. It was a wedge. This was very, very good sequence. If white just answers here, you know, this Atari is gonna be sente. So now this push and cut is gonna work. When white saves this group, after this, you know, there is in trouble. Black can cut. It was quite complicated. They have to read about 20 steps. Yeah. So basically, they are reading for 20 steps are not that difficult. You know, they are like very amazing player. When white just save this group, then black can even stretch here. Starting from now, white cannot really answer. If white just keep saves here, then black can even stretch here. White can't really protect. That's gonna be the net, and it's really not really working for white. If white just plays here, then even this is okay. If white just answer, it looks like Seki. But if black just captures here, then white will be all captured. So there is a big trouble. So white cannot really answer. For example, black just fixed their orders like this. And this time it's different. White can make all the sente and step back here. There is nothing to do. So this wedge was very good timing, and it made much more agi in the future. So I can say this is one of the winning moves for this game. You have to remember for such Tetsuji. It was really excellent. So now black just stretch here. But it was a little bit mistake. At this moment, if black just choose the kick here and then just jump out, and it was much easy to save. And white couldn't really decide to play this way, because this was same as just now. However, if Park Jong-hwan just make this way, it was really not easy to cover. If white want to cover the both sides, this is the best move. But you know, if black goes out here, that's not possible to cut. But there is a Hane. Hane can make much more agi. White cannot really answer like this. This is gonna be ladder, and white can't really ignore. And even there is in big trouble. Since black captures here, when white covers here, there is a double Atari. So it was not really easy to cover both sides. For actual game, Park Jong-hwan has played a stretch here when you think for a long time. But this could be the... it was a really danger after he plays here. And I could feel that for the last competition, yeah, when Park Jong-hwan was captured by Shin jinseo. Because at that time also, when I was explaining, I felt that Park Jong-hwan could save very easily. But today it was also a bit dangerous actually. When black plays here, and black just goes out here. At this moment, Park Jong-hwan just keep going out to the center. Even white shape is not really perfect yet. He has to find out the white weakness as well. Okay, Shin jinseo has played stretch here. This was the final mistake. Now the timing was like the white has to Atari first. In case black just capture, now white can make the knight move. Even though black just cut here, white can answer the center. black has to capture this white group, but now this group is not easy to really catch. Even white made the tiger's mouth or stretch here. The life and death is not really easy to capture, so it was I'm not sure which move is the best, but really difficult to capture for this group. So if Shin jinseo made Atari here, it was much difficult to gain. But since white stretch here, Park Jung-hwan catch up. Now he read perfectly. White has to defense here, and Park Jung-hwan made all the sente. This can be white right, so he might fear there is possible to cover, but actually it was not. So Park Jung-hwan made all the sente. You can see that finally black pushed here, and then Hane, and then Shin jinseo resign. Yeah. In case white just answer here, this is gonna be the best move, but black can make the sente. When black pushes here, these 3 stones are in trouble. If white just answer, then black can return here. If I think best move can be just white has to make sente and then save all the group. But even though black just captures this group, then it's no problem to save. White lost too many points when he was trying to capture this all of the black. So the counting is not available. So other way is like if white just cut these 2 stones and black can make all the sente, and this is became a snapback, so white cannot really capture. So starting from here, I want to say Shin jinseo was really impressive, and it wasn't really easy to decide in the big competition. Of course, for this game, Shin jinseo didn't have any risk. Even though he lost this game, still he is the first one. So anyway, this was quite impressive, and Park Jung-hwan's sequence and everything was perfect. Lastly, this was a little bit mistake, but I can say he saved really well, and he catch up the chance perfectly. Yeah. Okay, so when we see this result again, Shin jinseo is winning for 6 games. He won 6 games and they just lost to 1 game. For this competition, the rank number 1 and rank number 2, they will have a final game. Right now, Park Jung-hwan made a second result for winning 5 games. But as I told you at the beginning, if Kim Ji-seok win tomorrow, and he will have the same result, right? 5 win and 2 lost. But the problem is Kim Ji-seok beat the Park Jung-hwan before. That's why if they make the same result, Kim Ji-seok is gonna play final game against the Shin jinseo. So I think maybe whoever go up to the final game with Shin jinseo, Kim Ji-seok vs Shin jinseo, Park Jung-hwan vs Shin jinseo, I think those matchups are all interesting game. So everybody, tomorrow also there will be important competition. So today when Park Jung-hwan has an interview, he just cheered up to Park Young-hoon. It was interesting. He can't do anything. He just need to wait for their result and just support Park Young-hoon. So still Park Jung-hwan has a chance to join the final game as well. Okay everybody, thank you very much for watching for this video. Then see you guys next time. Bye.